Andrew McGahan for SevereMMA here in my 9th county of today. I'm in Kilkenny and I'm here with Myles Price. And I have to say, Myles, I said it to you when I came in, it's great to see you back in action. A little bit of a hiatus there. What was going on?
To be honest with you, I turned into a jits head for nearly 2 years. I didn't know if I was ever going to come out of being a jits head. I absolutely...
You told me you wanted to compete at the Worlds this year. What
Yes,
happened? Had
I
the
did.
MMA bug got back in by then?
I did have the MMA bug. Andy got me in to do a couple of spars, and sure, that was it then, you know. I know my potential and I know how far I can get in this sport. I can go in and I can dominate anybody. I can be a serious force in that lightweight division in the UFC, and everyone knows that as well. Not just me. I have so much faith in myself over these baby steps of improvement over the last few years that it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. It's going to happen. I am always improving and always dangerous in every single area.
I have to say, I remember something that I feel like I bring up every time with you, but your finish at my first ever MMA event, 2010, against Martin Begley, jumping onto his back. I thought, because I had just done my first jiu-jitsu class that day, and I thought, if this first day I covered an event, also the first day I started jiu-jitsu. Watching that, I thought, if that's what jiu-jitsu is, that is the coolest thing in the world, because of your finish in that fight. But now you feel like it's your jiu-jitsu that's improved the most.
Yes, most definitely. Stand-up has always been my go-to. I've always been dangerous in that department, and I still am ever improving. I've never stopped. I'm always improving in every single area. But jiu-jitsu has become my love. It has become my love, and you know, that was the start of it when I done that. You know, that move back at Cage Contender, but I'm potentially able for a lot more than that, and believe me, you will see a lot of it down the line.
Yeah, you were saying as well there that you feel it's your new jiu-jitsu confidence that's given your overall fighting game more confidence. Was it a fear of maybe being taken down and submitted in the past? Now you don't think that that'll happen?
I don't think it was a fear, no. I think I was a silly little boy back in the day, and I wasn't a fully grown martial artist. I'd done everything in sections and camps. I'll at the right fight's coming up, and I'd be a fat little chubby fella, and I'd be going in and trying to lose all the weight and trying to improve in that part in time. Whereas now because of jiu-jitsu, because I lived that jiu-jitsu lifestyle, I incorporated my martial arts into that lifestyle then eventually. And now I'm ever improving all the time, every single day, every second of the day. And it's not just my physical aspect, it's my mental aspect. Mentally, I was very weak back then. And until a fighter can actually say that to themselves and look at themselves in the mirror and admit that, then they will never, ever truly improve. And ever since that day, I have been a killing machine. And I know I am. And I know the force I can bring into this art.
Unreal. You sound like Stephen Lowry.
Stephen Lowry?
Yeah.
Does he sound like that?
Just the way you're talking. Just the way you're talking. I get the vibe. I appreciate it. I have to say though, and it was him who was telling me, he said you're really looking very sharp in training. You're knocking guys up and down one side of the gym to the other.
That's very nice of him to say. He's a cool dude, Steve.
Is this, do you think,
I
the
learned a lot from
sharpest?
him, actually.
Oh, he's a magician.
Yeah, he is very much so.
Is this, you feel, the sharpest you've ever been? The magician showing magic, some tricks.
That's it.
We'll go with that. Is this the sharpest you've been for a fight?
Ever, yeah. And it's the leanest I've ever been as well, muscle mass wise.
I was going to say you're looking skinny. I nearly felt bad eating a chocolate biscuit walking in here, but when I saw you, like...
No, I'm not like that about my food anymore. To be honest with you, I do have my... Like, I do eat bad food like everybody does, like, you know, because
You just don't video it and put it on Facebook like John Redmond.
Exactly, yeah, I don't. But my life is sticking good food into my body. I don't eat good to be in good shape. I eat good to function properly as a martial artist. That's my main goal, you know. Like, the fight isn't up in a pedestal for me. This lad's only going to be part of my life for 15 minutes or less. So I don't give a shit about what's going on about the fight. You know, I eat good all the time and I train good all the time for me, because I'd be doing this anyway, even if there was no such thing as competitive mixed martial arts.
But this is only something you found recently. I think it's kind of cool to hear you. I'm going to go back now tonight, I'm not going to lie, and listen to our earlier interviews and listen to some of the stuff you're saying now compared to here, because the way that I'm getting the vibe now is that you would have no problem fighting in BAMMA and then fighting a month later, because you're confident in your experience and how much you've come, how far you've come, I should say, in the last couple of months and years.
That is dead on the point, exactly, yeah. Yeah, you're a smart man, Andy.
Finally getting good at this.
Yes, you are.
3 years later.
But Yeah, that is it really. I feel like I could fight anyone at any given time. Like, I'm constantly walking around at a very light weight, and it's not because I'm deliberately doing it, it's just because I'm so addicted to this sport and to the lifestyle that comes along with it that I always eat good, I always improve, I always want to get better. And, you know, if a fight comes, and if I fought, if that Kane or whatever his fucking name is walked in the yard now, I'd fight him now. And if he asked me to fight him in a week later, I'd fight a week later or straight after right now. It wouldn't bother me. Like, you know, I'm a martial artist and I have to adapt to any situation at any given time. And not because it's forced, it's because I love it, I want to embrace it. Everything that I do is targeted towards showing off my skill set that I've been working on hard every single day. Well, hard work is easy work for me at this stage. It was hard work, but it's not like that anymore.
I think you and I have opposite bodies. You know, I come in here eating chocolate biscuits and stuff like that. I'm still ripped. Right? You have to eat very healthy, and you're just kind of getting there now.
Kind of, Andy. Nearly at your level. Nearly there.
Couple of more months and we'll talk.
Yeah, I think so.
Finally, before we go, this whole BAMMA thing, it seems like they're going to be coming back in the future. It's really great to see all the pros finally getting together again on a card. Like 22 fights, I think it is. So many pro Irish fighters. What do you think the ceiling is for something like this? They're saying that it's looking at 6,000 capacity. Mm-hmm. Do you think that's achievable, and how much is the atmosphere going to
hold again?
It holds 9,500. That's what the UFC did last year. Originally, I was told BAMMA were going for 3,000. Then that was upgraded to 6. So that obviously were kind of encouraged by the early ticket sales. What's your thought on this? Would you rather be somewhere in the National Basketball Arena where you fought before, the Helix where you fought before, or something like fighting in the 3 Arena?
I don't give a shit.
Can't pass up.
Where I fight. I'd fight out in the car park if I had to, you know. As Redzer said in his interview last week, actually. It is true.
You're copying him too?
Yeah, I'm copying him. I take a little bit off everybody, you know. I hang around with Redzer a bit, so, you know, we bounce off each other a lot. But I think they will hit 6,000. I promise you, I think they could hit over that. You know, every single fight is a pro fight. It's a massive card, and there's a lot of popular guys on that card as well, and very exciting guys, you know. But I'm going to be the belle of the ball. Obviously.
Fight of the night?
Fight of the night, yeah.
Excellent, Myles. Thank you very much.
Nice
Great
one,
to see you
Andy.
again.
Great to see you.
See you soon.
Cool.